guys, if you're watching this, what's happened is I've decided not to do the race, the official race, because I had a really good race in the last one, and that means I've banked a load of really good points. I don't want to risk losing those points by having a bad race, because the way it works is it'll start averaging out my scores. So I've effectively banked this week's result. It was a really high score, and my main rival Greg had a really bad race, and I don't want to artificially bump up the ratings of the next race and then have a bad one, which allows him to score well, and then I'm back to square one. So I pulled out quite a nice big gap in the championship with that one. So I'm now going to test for next week. So this isn't going to be very exciting. This is just me doing some testing, but I've just loaded a setup from the last season for Watkins Glen. I can't get the new pure driving school set up until Monday, so I'm just going to do some laps and see if I can do a race run and get used to it. So I can see the chat. If anyone's there in the chat, feel free to ask some questions, say hello. You might not be there in the chat at all, but I will see if someone talks, so please feel free. Right, let's give this a go. Yeah, I can see the chat. Cool. So we've got a race setup loaded. Hi Blue Army, who are you? Who's Blue Army? Let me know who you are. And just let me know that you can hear me as well. I want to make sure you can hear me and all this is working properly. Still getting used to doing these streams. Blue Army, if you can hear me, please say hello. Oh, it's here. Right, okay. So, there's a chicane. I prefer the version that doesn't have the chicane, but that's fine. In fact, let's just check that this audio is working. Oh, I'm just going to crash because I'm not looking at the screen. So I'm just trying to check that my audio is working properly. Hi, you're new to motorsport and loving the streams. Blue Army, thank you. Can you hear me, though? Just let me know this is actually working. You can hear me. Okay, so I don't need to check it. Perfect. Right, well, in that case, I'll put this headset back on and carry on. So when you say you're new to motorsport, how did you find me then? How did you find this? I'll chat whilst I do my practice. This is great, having the chat stream up here. I'm looking up in the air and I can see you. So yeah, how are you new to motorsport then, Blue Army? And who are you? So I can't really talk you around a lap here with the corner names because I don't really know any of the corner names, but I do love the chat. Hi Charlie 180. What a coincidence. So Charlie 180, this is supposed to be a race, an exciting race stream, but as you might have heard, I had a really good race last time. I don't want to ruin my points, so I'm actually now testing for next week. So we're well ahead of the game, ready for next week. So we're at Watkins Glen in Upper New York State, and now you're allowed to go wide here. This is a legitimate off track there, so you don't lose any time or points for that. So how long ago did I sit with you at Palmer Sport then, Charlie 180? And what car was I with you in at Palmer Sport? That'll give me some kind of an idea of how long ago it was. Whoa, that's not how you take that corner.
Alright, get in that groove now.
Let's just assume the front wing's okay. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know how you would have found this if you weren't already subscribed. So we will have a better setup for this race next week, but last time we were at this track, this was a great setup, so it should be pretty good. apologies, the pedal cam is a bit dark. I'm going to have to get a light for that. When it gets to the evening and there's no natural light in here, the pedal cam seems to not be very good. It's quite a new addition, so I'll have to improve that. That's on my list for Amazon. 2015 Aerial Atom. Oh wow, okay, well that's nice. What was your lap time in the Atoms then? Sub 55? That would have been on the North Circuit. I don't know what version of the chicane we would have been using back in 2015. So Charlie, I've not been at Palmer Sport for 3 years now. I don't think it's changed very much. Looking at the brochure, it all looks the same. Oh, cheers, Charlie. How did you find me, Charlie180? How on earth did you find this channel if you weren't already subscribed? And please take a look at some of the other videos. Most of them are a lot better than these, than this stream, where I'm just doing some practice. Thank you very much for subscribing. So you must be subscriber 2440? 51.2, yeah, that's a quick time on the Atoms. I wonder whether that was with the tight chicane or the flat out chicane on the back straight. Oh, Watkins Glen, this is such a better track than the one we were just at Lime Rock. Gonna have some good races here next week. If you see me looking up in the air, I'm looking at your comments. Getting used to this version of Watkins Glen. I do prefer the long slipstreaming version. Well, I'll read your comment in just a sec, Charlie, when I'm on a straight. Only found the stream earlier on and subscribed. New racing drivers. I'll read the rest of that on the next straight. So on the off chance I searched the names on the card. And it was a flat out chicane, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Still a very good time. Well, Charlie, thank you very much for subscribing. And like I said, the videos are normally a bit more exciting than this one. Have a look at some of the BTV ones, some of the ones from the Nürburgring. They're a bit better than this. Wow, what a terrible sector that was. Yeah, the BTV series are a bit more interesting, and there'll be some proper racing videos this year once we're out in the Lotus. So, thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy it. This chat function's awesome. I wish I've always had this. This is brand new. Okay, that's fifth through there. That's much quicker. Oh, I turned in like 20 metres too late for that. Oh, cheers, Charlie. Yeah, check them out. See what you think. I've got one particular video on the channel that's got like 700,000 views, so have a look at that one. So we're doing a full fuel run here, just to get in the zone for Watkins Glen next week. So I'm good once the event starts on Tuesday. Anyone who's watching, who are watching the Formula 1 this weekend? I'm really looking forward to that. More like it through there. Oh, I love these high-speed tracks. So purple through there, that's more like it. Oh, that was not ideal. Well, it was a good lap until that. Okay, so 47.7, 47.1 is the target. I can't wait for F1 either. What's your prediction, Blue Army? And Blue Army, who are you? If you can divulge that information. I'm looking forward to seeing what the pink Mercedes can do, what Racing Point can pull out of the bag. Just got a feeling the Racing Points are going to be really good. I think the Renault is going to be better than we expect as well. Not a good way to treat your tyres through there. A little bit too wide that time. Originally a football fan, but during the lockdown I've been tuning into the F1 drivers stream. Okay. I fell in love with motorsport. How did you find me then, Blue Army? This is a good lap, by the way, guys, so far. Oh, too hot into there. Yeah, overheated the rears. Look at the rear. That's a shame. It shows you can't get sideways at all in the chicane. Otherwise, you've got no rears for the next right. Just overheating. I will read that comment in just a sec. From Le Mans 24 hour. Ah, awesome. Well, thanks very much for subscribing, Blue Army. Thanks for watching the Le Mans race. That was good. I'm going to make sure we improve the stream. We'll get it up to F1 driver levels. I'm running this all off one computer, so it's a very good computer, but quite often people with the good streams are running, you know, two computers. One is just a streaming computer. I think this is our quickest lap so far, 47.4. So yeah, my computer's doing really well to manage to chuck out a stream and give me 144 frames per second in VR. What do you think of the VR as well? Can you, is it easier to follow when you can see exactly what I can see, as opposed to like a static camera view on a triple screen? What do you think? This is a really good lap in case you haven't seen, guys. So I just saw a question, have I ever raced GT3 Cup? Is that in real life or on iRacing? I certainly haven't ever raced it in real life. Driven Porsches, raced a GT4 Cayman at the Nürburgring. But I agree, it is a hard car in iRacing because it's realistic. Wow, I absolutely screwed that last sector. Yeah, the GT3 Cup is a really hard car in iRacing. So Charlie, you do some iRacing then? What's your I rating? How are you doing? After today's race, I'm up to 94th in the UK, which is the highest I've been. Might do some GT3 Cup once I get a direct drive wheel, Charlie. Use a bit more curve here. Well, it works. You can use more curve on the entry. It's not very good in the middle. So our predicted best now 46.7, much quicker than what we've actually done. Fuel have we got left? 20 litres. Do I play the F1 game? No, I don't have the F1 game. Never played it. Just iRacing for me on here. Someone fighting in here? I can hear cats fighting. So this should be our quickest lap so far. It's not going to be a 46 yet. Just going to check if the cats are fighting. So 47.2. I'll check on the next big straight if my cats are still fighting. Bought the GC3 Cup and give up. Yeah, it's hard. I'm going to read your previous comments just a sec, Charlie. Okay, he's gone. So I've got to B class, haven't read my membership. Making me want to get back on. Well, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on here. So yeah, I'm A safety rating obviously, but it's I rating that I'm working on at the moment. So Blue Army then, do you play the F1 game? And if so, do you play it on PC? Gonna stop at the end of this lap and do a qualifying lap, I think. Just take all the fuel out and see what we can do. Xbox One, okay, cool. Right, let's load some qualifying setup. Do a little qualifying run. Oh, what was the ride height there? So we need 36.5 rear, 21.2 in the front. 36.5, 21.2. At the front, 21.2. There we go. Just save that as qualifying. Alright, let's see what we can do on a qualifying lap. Practice start. Right, warm up lap, 2 qualifying laps, see what we can do. We had a lot of fuel in for that practice, so should be another 46s, 46.5 maybe? What steering wheel do you use, Blue Army? This car's a lot quicker without the fuel, isn't it? Here we go. So lost what we gained through sector 1 in sector 2.
Head top. Just a few more, bud.
So we're still on for a 46.6, which is a lot quicker than we did in the race run. So I predicted a 46.5 is the qualifying time. What are we going to do? 46.5. The fuel effect here is huge. Lost a tenth through there, annoyingly. Okay, so first qualifying effort is 46.2, 1 second quicker than race fuel. Right, I think that's it for testing tonight. I think I've learnt enough. Good night on iRacing. Thanks for watching my short stream. See if we do a cool 360. Oh, nearly. Anyway, good test. Right, let's go. Let's go have a cup of tea. Thanks, guys. Catch the next stream where I will do an exciting race. need some kind of outro. I have to work on that for next time. What have we got? We can use an outro. Room cam's not going to work. That's quite cool. But no, that's not what we want. Right, we'll just go back to this.